You guys ready? I'm excited. I think I'm gonna should I do it from another page?
From my page or?
Hold on a second.
I'm trying to make sure that the link is working.
We are getting our social media on.
Let me make sure.
We are getting our social media on. You guys ready?
It's on now. It's on.
That's it?
Yeah.
Social media on. I'm excited. This is our first PR class. I'm so excited. And we are really about to talk about some stuff. So who's ready? I am. So you're periscoping from your page, Facebook Live. Okay. And I'm a Facebook Live from the private PR for a Day page.
I still haven't pressed the live button.
You can press it.
Okay.
Did you tag me?
Oh, shit.
That was the whole part.
Oh, I went back. Okay. I did hashtag.
The title is.
How do I tag you?
Preparing. Just add me. Preparing.
Oh.
I know. I had to let her know. Preparing. Okay. All right, you guys ready? We're going to get started in a few seconds. I'm about to start mine. Business. Did you hashtag PR for a Day?
I did. Hey, everyone. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I am here with...
Hi, you guys. Thank you for tuning in. We are about to get started momentarily. We're waiting on a few more people to join us. Thanks.
Radhika Ann for the free PR for a Day class. And we're super excited. So just bear with us one moment and we will be getting started. Hey. Hello. Thank you so much for tuning in. Excited to have you. Hi, Mom.
Your mom. So cute.
She's on.
All right, you guys, we're about to get started momentarily. Sit tight. Oh, we got some people on the call. We got some people watching. Hey. Hey, y'all. So I'm trying to get this private room set up, and then I'll be good to go.
I'm going to block you if you don't. Hi.
All righty. So we have so much to talk about. All right, here we go. PR for a Day. Hi, you guys. How you doing? All right, I think we have everyone on the call. If you don't mind, can you please put your phones on silent? If you don't have them on silent already, and because I don't want to put you on mute, because if you want to have a question, I definitely want you to be able to ask that. However, just kind of bear with us. This is our first class. So, we ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, you're so smart.
All right, you guys. How you guys doing? Hey, I am Radhika Ann, and Radhika Ann, and
right.
I am Radhika Ann, and I am here to do my first PR class, and from PR for a Day. PR for a Day is a training and PR consulting service. We basically, did I introduce myself and said all who I am? No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Okay, I said my name.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, I'm sorry. So you got to be your own publicist sometimes. Okay, so my name is Radhika Ann. I am the publicist, senior PR director, CEO, principal, whatever you want to call it, for IGN PR. That's the name of my business. It actually makes 4 years next month. I have about 8+ years in experience when it comes to journalism, production, event planning, and PR. And I love every single thing that has to do with PR. Like when it comes to communication, when it comes to journalism, when it comes to getting inside the media, communicating with the media, it doesn't matter. I absolutely love everything about it. So whatever I can do to make sure the next entrepreneur is being successful in their business, whatever I could do through PR, I wanted to do that. So IGN PR is, is in the game, it's branded, people know about IGN. However, PR for a Day is a product from IGN. So I started to do a lot of consultations at IGN PR, and I was traveling with it and different things like that. However, I decided to come up with some type of training so I can teach people who don't have, the budget for PR how to, handle the foundation of their brand. Should you get a logo? Should you get a website? The small foundation that helps build your brand. And so because of that, I started PR for a Day. It started off with me just doing it with different churches and just, small businesses here and there. But this year I decided to make it its own brand. So that is why we're here today. PR for a Day. We did a seminar in June, and it was absolutely amazing. You guys make sure you visit the website, www.prforaday.net. So make sure you guys go to the website so you can see how successful it really was. Okay, so now this class today is called the recap. We're going to do this every month or so to really prepare us for the next seminar, and to also recap the past seminar that we've done in the past. So if you're on this call or if you're watching us on video, you most likely are on our newsletter, you joined us on the seminar, you also did a consult in some type of way after the seminar or before, or you even purchased a book, Putting PR Back in Entrepreneurship. So I wanted to do a free PR class for you guys. However, we are broadcasting so we can kind of get the word out and let other people know. Hold on. All right, I'm sorry, I had to block a comment. All right, so let's start. The title for today is Preparing the Next Steps in Your Business. So what I wanted to do was bring on a person that is very close to me. She has her own company, and she's also doing a movement called PR Girls Do It Better. So I wanted to bring her on board to help me with this topic, because when you prepare for the next steps in your business, it's very important that you have some type of support system. It's very important that you have a close circle. It's very important that you are aware who is for you and who is not. So before I move forward, I definitely want Lindsay to introduce herself and to talk to you guys a little bit.
Scoot over, so yeah, can put it. Hello, everyone. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. For those of you that do not know me, again, like Radhika said, my name is Lindsay Walker. I'm a publicist by trade. I work with beauty, entertainment, and lifestyle brands to get them into the media. I'm also the founder of a movement called PR Girls Do It Better. And we help women in business, women who aspire to be in business, women who are currently in business to, develop new brand strategies to go to the next level, whatever their particular next level is in business. And I think that it's extremely important that you have a circle of like-minded people to help you along your journey of entrepreneurship, because it gets kind of lonely at times being an entrepreneur. Everyone doesn't understand the vision. Everyone doesn't understand what it is that you do or why it is that you do. And they may even try to deter you from, creating your dream business or creating your ideal product
But you have to keep in mind that there are people waiting for you to create your product.
That's
there
right.
are people waiting for you to create that service. There are people that need you. And I always tell people you are in business for two reasons. Number one, to make an impact. And number two, to make a profit. You cannot have one without the other. So, it's just extremely important that you have a circle of people that you trust, that you love, that have your back, and that have your company's best interest at heart, or your brand's best interest at heart. Especially when we speak of support system in terms of your family and your friends, like, you're going to need people in business, and you're definitely going to need to know how to brand and how to market your business, because that is how you get the word out about your different products and services. And so that's why you go with Radhika for PR for a day, to get that one-on-one consultation. That's why you go with me, for your publicity needs, and or an event where you can connect with women like Radhika, like myself, like other amazing women, to kind of help you continue along your journey and help you brand your business, think of new creative strategies and ideas. So that is what this is all about, and I am extremely excited to be here. So thank you, Radhika, for having me.
No problem. Now, she actually has an event coming up. So before we go into some things and some steps, let's talk about your event.
Okay.
And then we'll go into the pointers that we have for our topic tonight.
Well, yes. So my event is PR Girls Do It Better Weekend here in Atlanta, Georgia. It's a 3-day business summit, again, for current aspiring entrepreneurs and those that desire to be in the PR industry. You will be able to connect with myself, with Radhika. We also have Lily Mae from the Lily Mae PR agency. We also have Kendra White Hill. We have Brittany Butler. We have Thoughts by T. We have Kelly. We have so many amazing women that will be joining us. So for the first day, Friday is our empowerment panel and mixer. You'll get to mingle a little bit. Then Saturday, the real work begins. We have the workshop from 1 to 5:30, where you'll be learning more about branding. Our keynote presenter is Tressa Azarel Smallwood, CEO and publisher of life-changing books. She's published 141 books to date. She's now turning those books into films, and we are super excited to glean from her and her expertise. She's an amazing gem. And then on Sunday we have the brunch as well, so you guys definitely do not want to miss out. You can get your tickets. If someone who's watching can type down below via Facebook Live, it's www.prgirlsdoitbetter.ticketleap.com. It is www.prgirlsdoitbetter.ticketleap.com, and that is where you can purchase. Right now we have buy one get one free, our business bestie sale that will be closing tomorrow at the latest, so you don't want to miss out on that whatsoever. So make sure that you guys grab your tickets, and we look forward to seeing you guys soon.
Right. Thank you, Lindsay. See, you have to support each other.
Yes.
And honestly, I was getting ready for this session, and I was on the phone with her because she was helping me with the Google Hangout and making sure we had enough phones to make sure we could do the conference call and the Facebook Lives. And I called a friend. So we have to stick together in business. All right, so let's get to the topic, because this is why you guys came. So preparing the next steps in your business. So the Miami seminar that we're getting ready for on November 12th is the theme is New Year's, where it's the New Year's edition. Every year when a new year comes, everyone has, a resolution.
Yeah.
I want to lose weight. I want to start a business. I want to do this. I want to do that. So I wanted to do a seminar that basically prepared you for the new year. So these classes that we do going into November will talk about that. And when you come to the seminar in November in Miami, you will not only vacate, you will also get some great tools from some great speakers about how to grow your business in 2017. So our topic tonight, preparing the next steps in your business. So the first thing that I have down for you to do as you prepare is to, one, accept where you are now. Yes, accept where you are now. You cannot grow or you cannot move forward if you are not okay with where you are. Sometimes we think about all of the, things that are going wrong in our life, and we think about, we think more about the bad than the good. But think about what's going on good in your life right now. The fact that you're able to be creative, the fact that you're able to write, the fact that you're able to use your mind, the fact that you're able to wake up in the morning, the fact that you're able to do something to help someone else, that is all about accepting where you are or being okay with who you are. You have to love yourself before you can love someone else, bottom line. So if you're not able to work on yourself and to make sure that you're properly prepared for your career, how would you be able to help your consumer? How would you be able to help your client? So you definitely want to be okay with where you are. Now, you don't want to be comfortable with where you are, but you want to be okay. So like right now, I'm going into my 4th year in business. I got an office phone now. I got a team. I got an assistant. I'm doing a little something. However, there are so many things. There are so much more that I want to do with my business. So instead of thinking about all the bad that is going on or all the bad that, has happened, I am literally thinking about the steps I need to take to move forward. And I'm thinking about how thankful I am that I am where I am now. So that's step 1, is to accept where you are or be okay with where you are. Number 2, thank you for joining, y'all. So excited. We are also Facebook Living from a private PR for a Day page. So I'm really excited. Hey, you guys. All right, you're coming, James. That's right. That's right. Come. All right, so evaluate your circle is step number 2. You cannot grow from the same place you are. You cannot. If the people around you are not growing or not moving and shaking, then you won't grow. If people around you are negative, then you will become negative. Just like negative people lingers to other negative people. Miserable people linger to other miserable people. So if you have a friend or if you have a business partner or a mentor or anything like that, that's actually for your bad, it's okay to let them go. It's 100% okay, because you have to evaluate your circle. You need as much motivation around you. You don't need people bashing you or people saying, girl, you ain't gonna be able to grow that business. Or girl, you're not gonna be able to do your event in Miami. Or girl, you're not gonna be able to do this. Girl, you're not gonna be able to do. You don't need that type of negativity. The world is already hard. Why make it hard? Why make it harder? Why let the people around you make it harder? You don't want that. So you want to make sure that you are striving to not only be a good person, but to make sure the people around you are good people as well. If you see someone doing bad and they're in your circle, you're also doing bad if you don't correct them. So evaluate your circle. Put your friends in categories. Okay, this is the friend that I shop with. This is the friend that I go to church with. This is the friend that I grow a business with. It's okay. So when people walk in and out of your life, it's okay because you got your circle. You got your small circle. It's all right. As long as you have your family and your close-knit friends, you're going to be just fine. So evaluate your circle. You cannot move forward in a toxic situation. All right. So now let's get a little bit out of the personal and go more into business. So we want to prepare and plan for our future. Prepare and plan. So when you sit down and you think about the ideas that you have or the different things like that, the idea is okay, but you have to write it down. Write it down and create a plan. You can make long-term goals, and then you can shorten those up into short-term goals. And it's okay, actually write down your ideas. I see Blushing Berries has joined. I want to start a berries boutique business, and I want to do chocolate covered strawberries and caramel. It's okay. Write it down and be specific. And make sure you write down exactly what you want to do. So let's talk about SMART goals. That's how I'm able to really determine, that's what really helps me kind of figure out what type of goals I want to have, or it helps me kind of narrow it down, because, you know, we have big ideas. You know, we want to be an author and speaker, and we want to have an entrepreneur, we want to have an empire. But what do you need to do to narrow that down? So SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and attainable. So your goals have to be specific. What exactly do you want to do? Do you know exactly what you want your business to achieve? Do you know exactly what you want to provide for your customers or your clients? Do you know exactly what industry you want to be in? So let's be specific. And also, you want to be measurable. How long is it going to take you to get there? Is it 3 years? Is it 3 months? When I decided to do my seminar series, we decided to make it quarterly, because I only needed 3 months to raise the money and 3 months to plan accordingly, for me to be able to sell tickets and go to the next market. So that's measurable. So that's how I was able to say, okay, instead of doing a seminar once a year, I actually can do it every three months if I really wanted to. However, if I want to do it every twice a year, that's okay as well. But you want to make sure that you have a time frame of how you want to do things. Before I go to the next type of SMART goal, you definitely want to have a financial plan to help you as well. Yes. So I have a 5-year financial plan, I have a 1-year financial plan, and I have a 6-month financial plan. And it's basically, I'm 6 months ahead, or I'm 6 months to a year ahead of my, of not going broke, I don't want to say that, but it's like if something was to happen with my business right now, I know exactly how long I have before I have to close a client. That's the kind of stuff you need to know as well. So sometimes we're so focused on closing new business and that we'll lower our prices because we're like, oh my God, I don't have any clients. I need to lower my prices and go close the client. When you honestly can just at the beginning do a financial plan and just stay ahead of your contracts. You can stay ahead of your clients. If you think your client is going to renew or is not going to renew, honestly, you should know that. This is for a contract basis. And also you want to understand the rhythm of your business. How often do you close the business? How often do you make a sale? Are you at peak time when it's holiday season? So blushing berries, is Mother's Day your peak time? Is Christmas your peak time? What is your peak time? Is your rhythm of your business every 6 months you close a big account? Or every 3 months you close an event? What is the rhythm of your business? So understanding that will also help you to come up with measurables. And also you want your goals to be achievable. They have to be achievable. I can't say, oh, I want 20 clients closed in 3 months. That's not achievable. So you have to, it's okay to have a small goal that's going to eventually get you to a bigger goal. It's okay. So start small, and there's nothing wrong with that. You got it. I love that. Thank you. Thank you. You definitely want to start off small. The worst thing you can do, honestly, is rush. Don't rush your foundation and don't rush your planning. Now, you don't want to take too much time where you're comfortable because you won't get anything done. But you don't want to rush that you forget like the important details of your brand. You know, what color do I want my logo? Why do I want that color? You know, what color is great for my industry? And you want to be able to explain that. Why do I want the name of my business to be Ingenious? Because I am creative, I am smart, I am different. So why not name my company Ingenious? Have a reason behind your brand, and have a reason behind your goal. So that way it can be achievable. If you don't believe in your goal, it's not achievable. If you're saying your goal or your wish and you're second guessing yourself, you're not going to achieve it. I don't want to get all, Christian, but, I got to, because that's who I am. You got to have faith in yourself. You got to have faith in yourself. If you don't have faith in yourself, who else will? If you don't promote yourself, who else will? So when you make a goal, make sure that you believe in that goal so it can be achievable. And of course, you want to be realistic. And that goes with achievable. You know, let's be real about what you really can do. Are you a publicist or are you not? Are you an event planner or are you not? Are you a designer or are you not? Have you been fired too many times? Maybe you need to second guess what you're doing in your field. How many times have you been fired? Can you even grow a team? Every time you turn around, you have a new person on your team. Why is that? Who's the common denominator in all the issues that you've been having recently? Sometimes it's not the other person and it can be you. And it's okay to fix who you are before you move forward in business. Because if not, you're going to affect the people that works with you. You're going to affect your clients and you're not going to effectively be able to produce. Therefore, your reputation will be tarnished. And then before you know it, you're miserable and ranting on Facebook. So you have to make sure that your goals and your dreams are realistic. It's okay to fix me first. Got it. Yes, it is okay to fix you first. I love that. Fix yourself first before you move on and move forward. And then attainable. You want to be able to reach all your goals. So you don't want to say, I want to do this by Friday and it's Thursday and it's not really, doable. So you want to make sure that you have a good enough time frame to do all your goals. I know for me, even though I have monthly goals and I have, so at the third quarter, at the end of the third quarter of the year, I plan for the next year. However, I already have like a 5-year plan that I'm kind of going off of, if that makes sense. But things change. I didn't know that I was going to have to change the name of my business this year. That just popped up. The name of my business was Ingenious, and now it's IGN PR. I wasn't going to change the name of my business for another year. On my 5th year, I was going to change my business. So things change. So you have to kind of be able to adapt. So you want to plan in advance, but it's okay to kind of adjust with the rhythm of how things are going. You know what I'm saying? Don't get too stuck in where you are that you're stubborn about the fact that you have to change the name of your brand because of, thank you, Sade. Oh, thank you, y'all. Don't get stuck because you're stubborn, because you don't want to change the name of your brand. And now you're spending thousands and thousands of dollars to trademark a name. I'm spilling my own tea here. But it's okay to change your name. It's okay. It's okay to change your goals. So you definitely want to make sure that you have a plan, but kind of be flexible with, with how things are going and growing.
Before you get to that, so Radhika has definitely given some amazing advice, right? And so I just want to piggyback off of that really, really quickly. So when it comes to setting your financial goals, it's not enough just for you to say, okay, I want to make $10,000 a month. Okay, that is a great financial goal to have, right? But how are you going to reach that goal? What is your process? Okay, so let's break it down. So let's say you offer, you got it. Okay. Let's say you're a publicist. We're just going to use the easiest example, right? You need to have, and I know that you have the publicist, but you definitely need to have more than one source of income, right? Extremely important. Because as Radhika was saying, you need to look at the seasons of your business. And you need to figure out, well, when do I get the most clients? Well, what are my dry seasons? When do I not get clients? Because it's going to happen from time to time, and it has nothing to do with you as a publicist. It has nothing to do with your work ethic, but it has everything to do with sometimes those are just the way that things go, and that's just the season. But the good thing about it is you can always prepare in advance. So that's what your planning is for, right? So first you need to identify what your seasons are, right? And then you need to think about, well, okay, what can I do to promote ahead of time? How can I promote ahead of time? Do I need to do a collaboration? You guys know that I believe in that wholeheartedly. Do I need to do a collaboration? Do I need to do a webinar, a seminar? Do I need to do an event? What do I need to do to make sure that although I have this dry season, that I can get people?
One second. I'm going to answer your question, Blushing Berries. Once she finished her point, I'm going to answer your question.
Oh, yeah, and I can kind of figure that out too. as far as my process goes. But so yeah, it's identifying when your seasons are and what you can do to properly promote them. Once you identify those things, figure out, okay, well, if I'm not servicing a client, what can I do to make money? Right? So we all know that publicists typically work on PR campaigns for 3 to 6 months or 6 months to a year. And it can go on longer depending on the specific client. But within those parameters, okay, so let's say you're not servicing a client during a certain time period. What are some things that you can do? PR for a day, consultations, events, seminars, workshops, right? These are all things that can get you cash. These are all things that can help fill out your bottom line, although it is not your number one bread and butter, right? Although it is not the main thing that you do or the main thing that you may be known for, but it's okay. You have to think outside of the box, right? You have to think about as an entrepreneur, because even though you're a publicist, even though you have a boutique, even though you have a cupcake company or a berries company, you are an entrepreneur. And so you never want to just put yourself in one lane. You want to make sure that, okay, I am a publicist, but I can do workshops, I can do speaking engagements, I can do events, I can have products like t-shirts.
Because of time, let's talk about a certain outline that you can have. So before Lindsay got on, I was talking about how often I create a plan. So at the end of every third quarter, I'm planning for the year before, even though I'm going off a 5-year plan, if that makes sense. And I literally plan off, but I also within a year, I'm planning my quarterly goals, if that makes sense. But then within my quarterly goals, I have monthly goals. And then inside my monthly goals, I have weekly goals. And of course, I have daily goals. Every year, I also have a set topic of subject rather, with what type of goals I'm going to achieve. Because your personal life have to be intact too for your business to function. So community service, doing more community service. So that's community. I have church, what am I going to do for Christ? How am I going to give back so I can continue to grow? So, personal life, boyfriend, what am I going to do this year to grow my relationship? Family, my grandma is under the weather. I definitely want to call her way more now than I usually did. So make sure you have topics of which goal, of the type of goals that you want to achieve. And that's how you can kind of narrow it down. So one thing about it is when you have a lot going on and, it's just like, oh my God, I got this to do. I got that to do. I got that to do. I got this to do. And it seems like it's just too much going on. If you chill, write it down, put it in categories, and then prioritize it from top to bottom, you won't have that much going on. You don't want to have a busy day. You want to have a productive day. You can be busy and not get nothing done, but you can be productive and make some money. So make sure that you create like she said, how do you write out a plan, and do you use a specific routine or outline? That's my outline. Going per month, putting things in categories and different things like that. And honestly, you are a part of PR for a day, Blushing Bears. I can actually send you an example of exactly what I'm talking about. And also anyone else, if you guys join the newsletter, I give out, free different things every once in a while to people that reach out that are part of the PR for a day community. So before we wrap up, the last topic is, the overall topic was preparing the next steps in your business. So the last thing I want to discuss is don't let anyone stop you. So when you accept who you are and you start to evaluate your circle and you prepare and plan, the biggest enemy that you have is inside your head. The only person that can stop you is that voice inside your head that you create on your own. So do not let anybody stop you, no matter who it is. And don't idolize anyone off of Facebook followers and the numbers of what they got on their Instagram post and about the things that they post. That social media is controlled content. Someone's phone is going off. Social media, that is controlled content. So you cannot judge your life or compare your life to someone else that's on social media. When you look for a mentor, or you find someone that you can kind of, that kind of look after you, and make sure you ask deep questions. When you start to grow your circle and you start to build, business besties and business friends around you, look at their actions. People show you who they are. Look at how they treat people. If they talk about people to you, they will talk about you to people. Amen. So make sure you are careful with who's in your circle and who you're looking up to, because honestly, that person may be looking up to you. So make sure that you understand that you cannot let anything stop you, no matter what. Don't let rants, don't let bad emails, don't let bad phone calls, threats. Don't let any of that stop you. Find something that's going to keep you molded and keep you kind of motivated, and stick to that. So when different things are thrown your way, you'll be like, oh, child, really? They just want attention. That's all it is. So make sure you stick to accepting who you are. Make sure you evaluate your circle. You prepare and plan. And you don't let anyone stop you. And those are the steps that I think you need to make to take your business to the next level. All right. So, yes, that's it. Thank you guys for joining. Of course, we're going to close the right way. We are publicists. So I'm going to let her do her plug, and then I'll go next. So you talk about your event.
Yes, so you guys, this is exactly the type of synergy, the type of energy, the type of things that we will be teaching during PR Girls Do It Better weekend. Again, it is August 5th through the 7th here in Atlanta, Georgia. You don't want to miss it. Right now, you can get your tickets for $97. Tomorrow is the last day, you guys, so make sure that you get your tickets. Somebody can put the link down below for those of you that are on my Facebook Live. It is www.prgirlsdoitbetter.ticketleap.com. www.prgirlsdoitbetter.ticketleap.com. I look forward to seeing you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in with us. Thank you, Radhika, thanks, Miranda. Thank you, Radhika, for having me a part of this. I'm so very excited.
Miranda. Thank you. So for me, so of course this was a PR for a Day, PR for a Day present this program, and this is basically just a free recap PR class, kind of, we say PR, but we're also going to talk about branding and business development, different things like that. We made it public this time, but in the future, we are going to make it private to our PR for a Day community. So to join that community, make sure you visit www.prforaday.net, and you could join our newsletter. And also, look, Teresa. Thank you, Teresa. She added your link. Yay. Thank you, Teresa. We're like Facebook Live from two different pages.
Right. Thank
you, Teresa. So you guys make sure you visit the website. And what was I saying? Teresa interrupted me. Okay, seminar. So our next quarterly seminar is in Miami on November 12th. It's on a Saturday, so you come in on a Friday, go to the beach or whatever, and then come join me from 10 to 3, and then do what you gotta do on Saturday night, but make sure you're in church Sunday morning. I'm just playing. But make sure I really want you guys to come out to Florida, and every month when we do classes like this, we will introduce a speaker. So we're going to have different types of people that are going to be a part of me going to Miami.
Yes.
So we want to make sure that you guys join this journey and that you are a part of it. I'm super excited. This is going to be my first personal event out of state, and I cannot wait. And of course, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at PR for a Day. At PR for a Day, FOR, not the letter 4. All right, you guys, but thank you so much for your time. Hey, Tabitha, accept who you are, evaluate your circle. She took notes, y'all. Yes. Who else took notes? Make sure you tweet us. We'll be tweeting on for the rest of the night, and I'll be responding to everyone's comments. If you have any questions about today, feel free to inbox me, write me on my page, hashtag PR for a Day, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.
Bye, you guys. Thank you, Tabitha. Oh, I need to. Okay, bye, you guys. Can you log off this thing?